Hey, it's TQ here from Small Flower TV, and I'm about to shave. I'm all prepped up. I've just been doing the hot towel on my face, which is a must when I shave, and I thought it's been a long time since I've shaved on camera, and we've got so many new products that we could do like a couple weeks worth of shaves and we still wouldn't even scratch the surface. So it's time to at least do one and get something rolling. So today, my goal was to test the Bolzano Blades because we just got them in. I've had a few at home. I'm really liking it. And my goal was to, let you guys see the Bolzano, give it a test myself on camera, get rid of this these days of scruff that I got going because I'm going down to Internet Retailer, getting interviewed on a little video thing tomorrow. And basically, I just thought we're going to use just to give you a full rundown, I'm using the Jagger. This is a new model, but the Jaggers are sort of my standard to test blades because it's medium aggression. It's what I use at home most of the time. So it'll give me a good baseline for comparing blades compared to what I normally use. I'm using my brother's Case Simpson, just a basic good brush. Not huge, nothing, it's a Simpson, it's nice, but it's nothing crazy. And today I'm going to be using the Green Mountain unscented soap. So we got Green Mountain in, and it's been taken off like wildfire.
Why?
Well, a few reasons. The lather is awesome, and you'll see, but on top of that, it's the unscented, for guys with sensitive skin, there's the scent of the natural products, but there's no essential oils, no fragrance. So if you're a guy who likes to wear a fragrance, or just for your really sensitive skin, I think you can't beat it. But I thought we'd test it.
Or your wife is, your lady is super sensitive.
Yeah,
exactly. We've had a couple of those in the store for sure.
Yeah, so this is not my normal shave bowl, so I'm just gonna get this thing loaded up and then move the soap out of there and lather up.
So what's the deal with these Bolzano blades? Why don't you tell us like a little, they were German made, I believe, right? But for Spanish market or something like that?
Yeah. They are, you should look while I lather up and tell me because the price tag's covering, I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but they're awesome.
Okay, yeah, these are made in Germany. However, I think these are sold mostly in Spain.
Yeah.
These are kind of a harder one to get a hold of.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah, this getting nice. It's got a nice amount of tallow in here. It gets a really creamy lather.
Show us the bowl a little.
Yeah, 1 second. Before I do this, it's always wise to shave in collared shirts, I find. So I'm gonna do this. Tuck this.
Nice. Oh, that's a nice move.
Little barber style,
Yeah, that's
what my barber does when I'm getting trimmed.
All right, hold that cream up. Let's see.
So you can see this. I didn't even charge it for very long, but you can just see there's a nice rich lather in there.
Yeah, looks great.
I'm gonna start going. I could even use a little more water. And the Bolzano, the thing when we got them in, the first guy who used them on our staff, Kirk, down the store was like, he just was unprepared. He's using a new razor too, to be fair, but I know that he said he was surprised at how sharp they were and that.
He cut himself up a bit.
Yeah, well, it was a new razor he wasn't familiar with, and he saw this combination, but he also felt like it was the closest he's seen, or like the best comparison to feather of anything he's tried.
All right.
So we're talking seriously sharp. All right. Whoa. The lathers are flying.
That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So here we go. I'll start on this side, which is not my normal side, but for the sake of the camera. I mean, this is 4 days worth of scruff. And I know someone's going to comment that I wash out my razor too much. And I could just switch it around, which I do, but sometimes, but you know what? I don't care. It's my style. I'm going to do what I want. So all you fascists about the way to shave and the way to lather, you know what? find something better to do. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but just, guys,
do you.
How many different guys?
You.
Yeah, do you. That's exactly. How many different kinds of people out there are there out there watching these videos out on YouTube?
Well, it certainly looks really clean, and I gotta say, just from here, it's not like I'm not seeing a lot of like leftover whiskers. This like feather is a good blade for someone who wants it super sharp and is a quick one passer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or is such a thick whisker that you're going to go 2 pass, but you want the first one to leave it ready for the
the cleanup.
You know, yeah. I want my 2 pass shave, and I want that to be baby smooth, and so that's why I generally only use really sharp blades.
Sounds good.
And you know, I've got a lot of guys calling, writing us emails, and
it's a pretty decent scruff you're taking off there too. That's what, 3-4 days?
This is since Saturday night. It's Wednesday. I didn't mean to go this long.
5 days.
When you and I decided to do videos, I wanted to let it go a little bit just to show the dramatic difference. And also for the guys out there who call up and tell me, hey, you know, my beard's really thick and I'm not getting a good shave using a double edge. I just want to show you, there's not too many guys on the face of the earth who have a beard as thick as mine. So I don't say that to brag. I just say it to say like, hey, look, if it's working for me, and you can see, I'm not cutting myself up yet, which is what a lot of guys will say, or they'll say I'm not getting close enough. You know, that they're not getting close enough. And
for your first pass, I mean, it looks pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a full 4-day scruff that you're taking off. That's no joke.
No. So keeping it small strokes.
Just in the meantime, okay, so the blades, sounds like you're giving it a pretty big thumbs up, yeah?
So far, I mean, I've used one at home. I've only used one blade. I've done about 3 shaves with it, which is usually I'm a 3 to 4 guy, but because blades are so inexpensive, I'm usually just happy to take 3 amazing shaves rather than with my thick whiskers try to get 4 or 5 and have a few bad shaves, right? So not a bad first pass with that scruff, you know?
It's pretty good.
Transformation, look, I'm starting to be a gentleman again, right? So normally for me, I'll take a second pass and...
We'll spare you that on the video.
Yeah, but, I mean, that was pretty buttery, and here we're at work. I'm not in my normal routine. I didn't just take a shower. When you saw me on the towel start the shave, that was like about 45 seconds of hot towel that I did with no prep, otherwise no pre-shave, and look at that. I mean, it's pretty good first pass. So I'm gonna come back, clean up off camera, but I would say based on my home tests and based on, you know, this on camera shave, which was a fast one, I would give it a great endorsement. Big thumbs up to Bolzano.
Just as a side note, how are you feeling that shaving cream?
I mean, look, you know, some shave creams, when you sit there, especially hard soaps, they sort of tend to dry down. Look at, I'm still getting more lather on this. Look at all this creamy lather.
That's awesome.
Kirk has been down in the store, has been talking about it with me. I've been enjoying it.
It's impressive.
The Green Mountain, you saw, I lathered it for such a little amount of time that I charged the brush. It's really, I'm super impressed. Look at, your case is standing up with lather, just the lather's holding it up.
Not touching the sides of the bowl.
Not touching the sides of the bowl from the lather. That's pretty sweet, you know?
Awesome. All right. Cool.
Anyway.
Big ups to Bolzano.
Yeah, serious. Call in, write in if you have questions. We look forward to seeing you next time on Small Flower TV. Peace out.